What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Best Family Homestead. And we're not on the homestead. Instead, we are searching for, well, I already found it, but we are salvaging some forgotten treasure. At least to me. So what we have here is an old Hodaka dirt bike. Her Hodaka was a joint venture, Japanese-American venture that made dirt bikes from the mid-60s through I think like 65 through 74. That might not be the exact dates, but fairly well known in the dirt bike community and really cool looking. Now this one, I'm going to venture to say this one may be beyond restoration. Not sure how much of it is even all here, but you can see they ran the stainless steel tank, and that thing's just so cool looking. And there's going to be enough of this thing left for me to make a nothing else, a cool piece of wall art. I'm gonna do something cool with it. Very probably beyond restoration point. Hey, you know, I don't have many projects going on, so you know, it's always good to have a project to tinker on. Yeah, but I do have a friend who's a dirt bike fanatic, and he's interested in seeing it, and we'll see. You know, it's something I doubt I'll ever even tinker on it, other than clean it up and, like I said, make a really cool piece of art, because it is a very unique looking bike. So let me go get my special excavation tools, and you can see this thing's been here so long. Trees are growing up through the middle of the frame, and I don't know what's under that, but I'm definitely not sticking my hand in there just yet. So let's grab our tools and we'll see what we can do. Copper's had a long day playing with Blue at the old bird farm, so he's a little bit whiny, but he'll live. All right, be right back. All right, so we have our sophisticated treasure hunting utensils, and we're gonna get back here and get started. Obviously, anytime you're digging around with old junk, safety is a concern, and in July in South Georgia, one of your biggest safety concern is going to be anything that can bite, sting, or otherwise cause you to have a very bad day. So one reason Copper is tied up back there. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. So you see that right there, that vacuum cleaner hose? I flipped that piece up, I saw that hose, and I thought it was not a hose. All right, well, at this point, anything venomous and slithering should be scared away. I don't hear any buzzing or feel any stings, so I think I'm safe to get started exploring a little bit more. Now, I have no idea anything about this, year, model, you know, really much anything really. So we'll get home, I'll do a little research when I get home and run some VIN numbers. But first I gotta get it home. I may need bigger tools. So I thought the one tree was all that was grown up, but look, if you look right here, this thing's not going to budge. This tree is actually grown into this bike. It's been here a while, and remember I was talking about those creepy crawly things that can bite or sting you? There's a lot of them. I hate fire ants. All right. Well, we might be able to get it with what we got. Let's see. Let's see if I can work some magic here. Yeah, I think it's been here a minute. Yeah, we'll just continue our surgery and try not to get totally eaten by fire ants. At this point, it's really hard to even tell where a motorcycle begins and or tree ends and motorcycle begins. So we are starting to get some movement. Hopefully my battery lasts long enough to break it free. Wow. I did not think that was going to be that hard. Now I've got to drag this heavy old girl out of here. All right, Copper, stop. I'm gonna use one of my favorite terms when it comes to old cars and bikes. It ran when parked. I moved him up a little bit closer. Yeah, still doesn't seem to be making him happy. Will you stop for a minute? It's a really good thing that this bike was, given to me. One, my wife would have killed me if I'd paid money for it. But two, there's no way if I was trying to nefariously acquire this bike, there's no way I would have done it stealthily. Maybe this is what he needs. I know that's part of what I need. And this is Copper's favorite way to drink water. And probably not going to make him quiet. We'll see. It's too warm to be unburying treasures. All right, so I'm gonna take my shovel. I'm guessing the wheels were rotted. And in case you were wondering how long this bike was that it ran when parked, Georgia, 76. Bike's been sitting there longer than I've been alive. The fact that there's still anything left is pretty crazy. Now I don't see any sign of wheels Now I don't see any sign of wheels in here. And just honestly, that I see just how rough that old bike is, I don't have a whole lot of interest in really getting down into that massive pile of hell's fury that are fire ants. That's not part of the bike. Huh? Yeah, that's a relatively old one. Columbus, Georgia, Coca-Cola. We'll say that goes with the bike. I don't think anybody's gonna miss it, considering I just dug it up and they told me to take whatever I wanted. All right. I'm really not seeing anything else here that's looking interesting. And like I said, hell hath no fury like a freshly upturned pile of fire ants. All right, back the truck around and see if I can get this stuff loaded. Now that I look, I kind of recant my Ramblin' Park statement. Looks like something happened. They had taken a cover off, the chain cover, so who knows, motor locked up, something happened. Probably put the wheels on another bike, that's why there's no remnants of them, you know. Only thing really left. These bikes retailed for I think $370 new. They weren't expensive. They were fun little bikes. I've never personally been on one. That was a little bit before I ever rode, but I talked to some people. My buddy Pete, you guys have seen Pete on some videos. He said they were pretty awesome, fun little bikes, and you know, ran good, did okay I think on some motorcycle circuits after they were gone over. But for the most part, you know, they were inexpensive little bikes to tool around on. So I want to get home, see if I can find a VIN number or something, a year, and keep you guys updated. So first I'm gonna go down the road, show Robert. At least I have a problem, but at least I admit when that then got for free, and I know it's only wall art. So I'll make it something, I'll make it look cool and hang it up. But I'm not gonna try and drive it. Love you, Rob. Let's see if all great minds think alike. and see what he says. All right, so like I said, we're gonna see if great minds think alike. So Robert, what's the phrase? How was it listed? What's the phrase?
Ranwin Park.
Great minds do think alike. That's what I said.
This Ranwin Park.
Ranwin Park. Even though I did amend that statement after I cut 3 inches out of the tree because the plate's off the chain cover. So
did you look and see? It might just still be laying in the ground.
I dug and there was a massive fire ant nest.
Oh my God.
So I cut my losses.
Dude, this is...
That's gonna be awesome hanging on the shop wall though. After pressure washed and cleaned up a little bit, it'll look good. Well, I'll hang it up on the wall.
This is more ridiculous than some of the stuff that I've gotten. So that's saying something right there.
Hey, didn't I just say I said it? You gotta see.
But I love it.
But I got it for free.
I love it, and free is always good.
And that's the best part.
That is my favorite part right there. Yeah.
That's what.
1976 license plate. So this thing was last on the road in 1976.
I had to. It was 3 inches. 3 inches into the tree had grown all the way up into there.
Does it run?
It did when it was parked.
That's it. Right. Oh yeah, the head's off too.
Yeah, it obviously had some issues. I was hoping. I looked around for the wheels, but
some issues.
Yeah, some Ranwin Park. It needs a carburetor cleaned.
Yeah.
But it will definitely be pretty cool to just pressure wash, and I'd like to see if the tank will just shine the tank.
This is the best part.
Yeah, and hang it up.
This and the 1976 license plate is the best part.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Salvaging lost treasure.
Did you find the Coke bottle?
And that's a Columbus one. Look on the bottom.
Yes, it is. Oh, no way.
Columbus, Georgia.
No, you didn't find this there. This is, I mean, these aren't particularly rare, but they're just really neat bottles. This is a Christmas Coke. Okay. This bottle was patented December 25th, 1923. So we call these Christmas Cokes. Because of the patent date.
What is 60s, 70s? I'm figuring.
No, this is from 1923.
Oh, so it actually is.
Oh man, I don't remember the dates. I can hold on. Let me Google it real quick.
Because I was just assuming someone was sitting there taking this motor apart around 76 and drinking that Coke. Why they were disassembling it.
That is a cool theory.
So that's why I was thinking, like, hang it on the wall and set the Coke right on top of the gas can.
That is cool, but this is older than that. This is the new mold design that was patented December 25th, 1923. I want to see when they changed it again, because I've forgotten. Because this predates this bike by okay, yeah, 1937 is
really
the newest this bottle will be.
Huh.
These were 1923 to 1937. After 37, they did a new design.
So it sat on the shelf a long time, and then someone broke the bike, and
40 years. 40. About 40 years.
It was deep because it was buried way down in the underneath the bike, so it was a couple inches under.
Yeah, that was cool.
All right, like I said, I don't think I'm gonna find any VIN numbers. I'm gonna try, but I'll keep you updated if I find anything, and I'll show you all the finished project and how I'm gonna clean it up, and when I get the shop cleaned up, get it mounted up on the wall. So hope y'all like this video.
Challenge, get it running.
Yeah,
get it running.
Oh, I guarantee I can get it running for like $10,000.
You know, it's yeah, total rebuild.
Yeah, total rebuild.
It's about like the house.
Needs a carburetor cleaned.
Yeah, needs carburetor cleaned.
Well, make sure and like, subscribe, and share if you want to see the rest of the Hodaka not getting it running. So we'll see y'all next time.